We have a lot to get to on our second weekly Tesla Thursday. How is everyone on this Thursday? I hope you are doing well. We are almost to that weekend. Well, I don't have school tomorrow, so my weekend has already started, and just yesterday was Tesla's Q3 financial call, and we got a ton of information from that. And the first good news of the day is that Tesla is now profitable. We could have a party because if you're a shareholder, this is amazing news. But if you're just a fan of Tesla, this shows that they have potential. Tesla is in the green, $312 million. And what this shows is that Tesla can be profitable whenever they want. Because once they got done with the Model 3 ramp up, they were like, oh, okay, let's make some money. And they did. Elon Musk does plan on having Q4 be a profitable quarter for Tesla before they ramp up the Semi, the Roadster, and even the Model Y. Before they ramp up those products, they're going to just get one last quarter of profitability to show Wall Street that they can. And if you want those cold, hard, sticky facts, well, Tesla has sold 55,000 Model 3s in Q3, 14,000 Model S's, and 13,000 Model X's. Notice how much Model 3s, 50,000. That makes the first ever year of the Tesla Model 3 being sold only in 2018. This car came out in 2018. Over 100,000 of them were sold. These electric car, the base $35,000 one isn't out just yet, but it's getting trickling down to the price, and 100,000 were sold. There's now a pretty good chance if you get on the highway every single week, there's a good chance you're gonna see a Model 3 every single week. And just think like that car is electric. How happy you must be. I've only ever seen around 3 Model 3s in person, and here's a little clip of that. Hey, Model 3 on our way to McDonald's. Let's see that take off.
I found a love for me.
After seeing the first Model 3, just an hour later, there's that beauty yet again. Too good. Now quickly before we talk about the third quarter financial report where we're about to learn some juicy information, there has been some updated prices and specs onto the Tesla configurator for the Model 3. And since that update video last week, if you remember, just last week, Tesla added a brand new battery option for the Model 3 called a mid-range battery with a range of 260 miles. This mid-range battery came with a rear-wheel drive motor costing around $44,000. But now Tesla has since raised up the price by $1,000 and it's now $45,000. The other price change to the Model 3 configurator is that the long-range all-wheel drive option is now $43,000 instead of $44,000. This narrows the gap of the two options for the Model 3 right now from $11,000 to $9,000. So Tesla's kind of making a harder decision for you. But if you just think about it for a second, now Tesla's kind of making it harder for you to make a decision, because before this little change, it was easy. It was like, I'm not going to pay $11,000 more to get all-wheel drive. I'll just get the rear-wheel drive in 260 miles. That'll be fine enough for me. Now Tesla's like, it's only $9,000 more to get an extra 60 miles of range and all-wheel drive. You're gonna have to think about that. Think about it hard. Tesla's Q3 overall was successful. They're in the positive. They've sold a ton of Model 3 showing their true potential, and overall the company is just growing towards the future, and it's exciting. I guess I'm starting this weekly show at a perfect time, but here we are waiting for the $35,000 Model 3, and here's Elon Musk saying that we're gonna have to wait 6 months for it. Elon Musk says right now that the mid-range battery is Tesla's best effort for a positive gross margin on the Model 3. That's not possible on the $35,000 run right now. We're gonna have to wait 6 months for Tesla to be able to sell it at a positive margin. And according to the Model 3 configurator, we are right now 4 to 6 months from getting that standard battery $35,000 one. That's going to be an exciting day. Going back to a previous fact that I've already said, Tesla has sold 100,000 Model 3s in just a year. That is insane, but they've done that only in the United States and a tiny bit of Canada. The European market right now, especially Norway, which over like 40% of their cars are electric, they're still not able to go into the Model 3 configurator and reserve a car. Starting later this year, they're going to be able to do that. Elon Musk also says that they're going to start making those reservations and start delivering them in February of March of 2019. 2019. But if you need some context to know how insane 100,000 Model 3s were, well, it was the 4th most sold passenger car in the United States, which was ahead of the Ford Fusion, ahead of the Chevy Malibu, and ahead of the Nissan Altima. You may not see as many Model 3s on the road right now, but just think about it. In a couple years, they are going to be everywhere like a swarm of bees. Not only was the Tesla Model 3 the number 4 passenger car, they were also the number 1 passenger car by revenue sold per car. This Model 3 stat line completely obliterates any other car by revenue, including the Toyota Camry, the Honda Accord, the Honda Civic, the Toyota Corolla. All those sales at the price are destroying Mercedes, BMW, Lexus, all those luxury brands, Model 3s on top of them all. And if you're bored with the Model 3, well, Tesla is soon going to announce the Model Y. And alongside the Model Y, they're also releasing the Tesla Roadster and, of course, the Tesla Semi. But we haven't seen the Model Y just yet, except for this little teaser image. The Model Y, according to Elon Musk, is slated for a 2020 release alongside the Roadster and the Semi. And Tesla and Elon Musk has already approved a prototype to be made in production. So the Model Y is coming along. Here's just a little thing that I have to point out, but it's all a part of Elon Musk's crazy genius plan. Well, the first ever car Tesla announced was the Model S, and they're still selling that. The second was the Model X, they're still selling that. And the second one was Model 3, which Elon Musk wanted to call E. So if you write on a piece of paper S, and then the 3, and then X, and then Y with the Model Y coming out in 2020, well, you know what that spells, and you have to thank Elon Musk. Funny prank. Tesla now also has plans to start building Model 3s in China by 2019. Just by next year, they're going to build their Gigafactory 3 in China. They already own a piece of land. And China is a huge market that Tesla's going to finally unlock the potential of, because of all the cars bought in China this year, 5% of them were electric. Tesla has to get a part of that. They are already part of it in the sense that they sell Model S's and X's, but they're now going to be able to sell those for cheaper and now sell the Model 3 in China. But that's basically everything to get you caught up on this Tesla Thursday 2. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you tomorrow for the latest and greatest.